Hi, Rouge teen readers. I am here in my bedroom reporting to you live to talk to you about my favorites for December. And the first is an oral hygiene product, which I feel like I don't really talk about that category all that often because I feel like, things in that category tend to be pretty standard issue. But this new product from Plaque HD is a toothpaste, but it's not a standard issue toothpaste. It's a professional plaque identifying anti-cavity toothpaste. So you put this on your toothbrush and it's like a little bit teal, sort of green colored, and you brush your teeth the normal way and then you spit it out. But before rinsing, you can actually see that Plaque HD identifies where you still have plaque on your teeth. So you might see like in between some teeth you need to like rebrush, maybe like around, like the bottoms of your teeth, like closer to the gums. And then once you know where you need to like rebrush, you rebrush and then you rinse. So it tells you where the plaque is. So I think this is actually really cool. This is the professional version, but they also make an over-the-counter version. And it tastes good. It's like you feel like you're freshening your breath and all of that. So get into this. The next thing is KMS California Quick Blow Dry, this free shape blow drying spray. So since I got Gloria, which is what I'm calling my extensions, my hair takes 3 times as long to dry. So this has been my savior. I spray this in while my hair is wet, and then I rough dry it, and then I curl it with a curling iron, and I feel like the process goes just like a little bit faster with this. It maybe saves you like a quarter of the time to like a third of the time in blow drying. So definitely get into this, and it leaves your hair really soft and smooth, and it protects against the heat as well. The third thing is a thing I've been enjoying for a long time, and I can't believe I forgot to tell you guys about it because it's amazing. It's called La Solution 10 de Chanel, and it's a moisturizer. It does not have SPF, as a lot of French brands tend not to, and that's fine. What I do is I just layer another SPF on top of it. But what I really love about it, it's a sensitive skin cream, and I think I've talked about this before probably 1 million times, but I have really sensitive skin, and like nearly everything breaks me out, especially anything with a fragrance. Silicones, all kinds of things break my skin out. And there are a few brands I can use. And weirdly, Chanel, actually, I can always use Chanel. Chanel does not mess up my entire skin game, even with their more heavily fragrance products. I don't know if like the fragrance they use just don't irritate me. But this, even the most sensitive skin person who has like acne, rosacea, eczema, what have you, they did tons and tons of clinical studies. Dermatologist Amy Wexler worked on it with the brand, and they tested and tested and tested with different groups. And if there was any irritation at all, they scrapped the whole thing and they started again from the top until their entire focus group had 0 irritation. So also the formula is really elegant. It's really nice and it's hydrating, and I really like it for this warmer December weather. You could use it in colder weather too, but it's not super, super rich. It's sort of like a mid-weight moisturizer that you could use probably all year, but I think it's actually best for maybe like late summer to, I would even say like early spring. I just wouldn't use it in like the dead of summer, but it's a really great texture. If you have really dry skin, actually, it would be fine for the dead of summer. But for me, I like it for like literally nearly the whole year. So get into that. Speaking of moisturizers, I also love, this is another longtime favorite, it's It Cosmetics CC Cream. This is so, so good. I'm wearing it right now, and it's a little heftier than a tinted moisturizer / BB cream or even CC cream. The medium happens to be my exact shade, but it comes in, I believe, 3 shades, light, medium, dark. It has SPF 50+, and it has a physical sunscreen, which is great, and it just blends really nicely, and your makeup layers on really nicely on top of it if you choose to wear a foundation on top or what have you, or a blush or anything. And we'll talk about blush in a second, but anyway, get into this, and it's very reasonably priced, and I feel like a little goes a long way, so this tube will last you like probably nearly a year, which is great. The last thing is, and I've written about this before, but I don't think I've actually talked about it on my blog. I know I've written about it for Refinery 29. This is my favorite blush in the entire world. It's from Flower, which is Drew Barrymore's line, and it is, I will show you, it's a powder, but it goes on and becomes a cream, and you can see like it's just very sheer, and it just makes everything so much prettier. I love it so, so much. I use it This is like exclusively the blush I am using. I try other blushes, but like my regular go-to is just this one. And what's really funny is I was out to dinner with Kristen, the publicist from Flower. Or, you know, she's one of the publicists who works on the brand, and my friend Andrea Laventhal, who's the beauty director, the style and beauty director at People Magazine, and I'd asked Kristen to bring me another sample of this because I've actually run out because I literally use it every day of my life. And so when she like brought it to the table, I was like, do you have the stuff? And like, you would have thought a drug deal was going on. I was like, where's the powder? Like, where is it? And then Andrea was like, tell me all about this. Like, why don't I know about this? Anyway, she loved it so much, she included it in a roundup of the best drugstore beauty products she did the very next week on the Today Show. So this stuff is very deep and real. You need to get into it. It comes in another color, but I don't love that color as much as I love this color, but maybe you will. I want to say it's like a coral, but tickled pink is my shade. It's like an electric pink. I love it. It's like a sheer electric pink. I can't even. Anyway, tell me what you are loving for December and how you are adjusting to this kind of warm and humid weather, which is not terrible, but it's just a little bit weird because I really want to break out my Dior Hypnotic Poison, and I can't wear it in this weather because it's nauseating. So that's like the one thing that's upsetting me, but everything else is really nice. Talk to you soon. Bye.